A patient dying while being restrained. Others saying they were assaulted and abused by staff.
Those are just some of the allegations surfacing in a federal report that led to a local psychiatric hospital losing its Medicare and Medicaid funding.
7 investigator Heather Catallo has been investigating that hospital since 2022, and she joins us now with what she has learned. Heather.
Lots of information today. As I reported yesterday, the feds are terminating their contract with Pontiac General Hospital. That means they will no longer be able to accept Medicare and Medicaid. And a closer look into these records that I obtained reveals some of the same allegations that we've been exposing for months. Patients alleging their rights are violated and their lives were sometimes in jeopardy.
I think about it every single day. Every day.
Bree Jackson says she will never forget the way she was treated when she was held for 9 days inside Pontiac General Hospital.
I just wanted to get help, and what I got was not help.
Earlier this year, the 7 investigators first showed you how psychiatric patients alleged they were not provided any therapy inside the hospital, and some of them said they experienced abuse.
She was crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She said, they just jumped on me. I said, who jumped on you? And she says, an employee.
Oakland County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Pontiac General Hospital. My daughter is here at the hospital. Her face is swollen.
Now the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, has announced the hospital's participation in the Medicare program will be terminated November 24th. That means they won't be able to get reimbursed for Medicare or Medicaid patients.
I'm happy that the spotlight is on them and there are going to be consequences.
These records obtained by the 7 investigators give us some insight as to why the feds are doing this. In early April, CMS records show a 41-year-old male patient was restrained after he started swinging at staff. The patient fell prone to the floor, and staff kept him in that position. The records show one staffer used his knee, elbow, and chest to keep the patient restrained. The patient stopped moving, but it took staff several minutes to start CPR and even longer to bring a crash cart with a working defibrillator to the patient. Records show the defibrillator was not used for 13 minutes, and the patient died. Other findings by CMS investigators include staff punching a patient and hazardous items left accessible to the developmentally disabled patients in a janitor's closet. And CMS isn't the only agency investigating Pontiac General.
It started following your reporting, Heather, that we opened a project into looking into Pontiac General.
Simon Zagata is the director of the Community and Institutional Rights Team at Disability Rights Michigan.
I was really happy to see those enforcement powers used in a situation where it's pretty clear that patients are not getting appropriate treatment, patients are getting abused. No money, especially federal money, should be going to pay for treatment that results in that.
I have reached out to the owners of Pontiac General Hospital. So far, they have not gotten back to us. In their notice to the state for laying off employees, hospital owners indicated they expect to get their contract with Medicare reinstated, but it's not clear if or when that will happen. Also, the Oakland Community Health Network had a contract that allowed Pontiac General to bill Medicaid at least $950 a day for their psychiatric patients. OCHN is now in the process of terminating that contract as well. So a lot happening, but Disability Rights Michigan very concerned about the patients still in there and what will happen with them. Where will they be sent? Who is going to be accountable for what's happening with them? Because they do still have patients inside the hospital from what I understand.
Wow, and that's critical, right?
And
absolutely.
It's good to see that some movement is happening, though.
Absolutely.
That is accountability.
No, this is a lot of accountability. This is a big action by CMS, so we'll see what happens next.